Come on, little car! I'm losing control. Come on, 100, 110, 110. Come on, little car. We're nearly there. We're nearly there. Yeah.
What are you doing?
I'm making everyone think that we're doing 110 by lifting the car off the floor with the JCB.
Is everyone else's husband like this?
Yeah.
And my name's Bernadette. Yeah.
I've been greeted very well with a cup of coffee. Peter is going to show us around what you do, aren't you?
That's right, yeah, come on in, let's have a look.
Let's go. Shall we start with lunch?
Okay, yeah.
Yes, excellent. So then, Pete, we've come today to Pete's business.
Yeah.
So me and Pete used to hang around when we were very young, and in the workshop we used to go down the scrapyard every single Saturday, didn't we?
Yeah, we did, yeah. And we sort of restored cars, if you could call it that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we used to go down the scrapyard every single Saturday, and we'd take like a 2-litre engine out of an old Ford.
Yeah.
And then we'd put it into your Capri at the time.
Yeah.
Which I've got a picture of just here.
Oh, very good.
Yeah.
Is that YouTube Magic's going to put that there?
Yeah, I'm doing that now.
Okay.
I've got another picture of me and you here when we were younger in the workshop, changing the engine in the V8 Land Rover.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Is, yeah.
So, and I remember you always said, didn't you? Yeah. You're always like, I want to start my own classic car.
That's right. That was always a dream, you know.
Restoration up. And Pete has very kindly said, come and have a look round at what he's built up over the last few years. Well, it's probably
about 13 years now, I think.
13 years you've been going now.
Yeah.
And you've got 4 businesses. So you've got Project Heaven, which is the classic car restoration.
Yeah, so I've got the restoration business.
Yeah.
I've got the paint shop. So that's all, you know, paint work of cars and bikes or whatever. And then you've got Shorelock stitching repair. So that's cracked casting repair.
So if you've got anything that's like cast engine block that's got a hole in the side of it.
Typically engine blocks and heads, but it can also be, we stitch together an automatic hacksaw, you know.
Okay.
Then all sorts of stuff, tractor engines, things like that.
Okay.
And then we've got Leda suspension. So
you make your own suspension, so we're going to have a look at that.
Yes, that's you know, all kinds of dampers and things like that for racing, a lot of racing stuff.
And then you've got the Torino wheels,
that's my business partner's business, but we're involved in it because.
So that's the wire spoke business, but we're going to have a look at that. So like, if you look at an old classic Jaguar, it's got like wire spoke wheels.
Yeah.
We'll go and have a look at you making them as well.
That's right. Yeah, and that's you'll see then all of my machine shops as well that we use for all the businesses.
Well, enough sat round here. Let's go and have a look.
Come on, let's have a look.
Right. So the first thing you're going to show us is your casting repair shop.
That's right, yeah, we're going to look at Shorelock casting repairs.
Okay. So Pete is now showing us
the Shorelock stitching process that we do. So this is
you do casting repairs, don't you?
Yeah, cold casting repairs. So you don't weld it. We'll put stitches in.
All right.
So these are something like that's the stitching material there.
Yeah.
Then what you do is you drill a series of holes along the crack.
So let's say so this engine block's got a crack where?
There's one there. Look.
Oh yeah.
There's one there. So you'd mark it out and then you use a jig to help drill the holes in it.
Yeah. So drill holes all the way along there.
Sorry. It goes that way.
Okay.
And that's for the stitch, effectively. You knock all the holes together and then you can hammer the stitch in.
And then that holds the casting together?
That holds the 2 cracks together.
Okay.
And then you drill another series of holes.
Yeah.
With another drill.
Yeah.
And then you stud it all the way across.
And then that holds the whole thing together?
That holds the whole thing together. But it's got to be a special material. This material is like got the same thermal expansion coefficient as the cast iron, so it won't fall out when it gets hot or anything like this.
So you can't just weld this up?
Well, you can do, but if you weld it, you're going to get the whole thing hot, and then as it cools down, it'll warp and change.
So I see.
Weld it, but it's not very good. Whereas, like, we do a lot of tractor engines and things like that. I do like David Brown engines and that sort of thing. There's probably one over
this
there.
is quite
no, that's not.
This is quite a specialist business, then, is it?
Yeah, it is. There's only a few people that do it.
Oh, okay.
We're used to doing like the really old stuff, vintage and veteran stuff.
What you got over here?
This is the what on the table.
No, what's all this stuff here? And that?
This is all the machine.
Oh, you can do heads and that, can you?
Yeah, that's for skimming heads and blocks, and
the
polishes them too. And then you've got there's a 3-post balancing machine down the end there.
It's a nice lathe you got just there.
Yeah, captain lathe. This is like a very long balancing machine, so you can put a whole prop shaft assembly on this, and then 3 balancing posts, so you can do.
You put crankshafts on there.
Cranks and flywheels, and that sort of thing. Mainly it's for doing cranks. These are bob weights if you're doing a V engine.
Okay.
So you do them. And then there's other kinds of bob weights for doing single cylinders and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
And then this is your homing machine over here.
Skimming machine.
Skimming machine, sorry.
So instead of a fly catcher, it's got a stone in there.
Yeah.
And it'll like polish it kind of thing. It leaves a really nice finish.
So if you've got like a warped head.
Yeah, put it on there, head or block or whatever. Or if we've stitched the deck face on a block.
Yeah.
And then all the stitches are sitting proud. You can just go across it with this and kiss it, and it'll clean it all up and make it nice.
Oh. Have you ever made a mistake?
Never. I don't make mistakes, though.
No, Peter. So this is one of your casting repairs.
Yeah, well, this is the sample we take to the shows to demonstrate.
So this had basically got a crack where?
This has had a crack all the way along here.
Yeah.
And then you can see where you drill the holes.
Yeah.
And then you knock the holes together. That's where the stitch goes in. And then in between the holes, you stud it, and all the studs lick into each other. So that by the time you're done, you've drilled the entire crack out, and it's completely replaced by studs and locks.
Okay.
These are called locks as well as stitches.
Quite a specialist thing, isn't it?
Yeah. It's you have to really have a good feel for it, because you can easily, wreck the block completely if you're not careful.
Yeah. Okay.
But like I said, it's good benefit is you do this. You could do it on a fully assembled engine, or if you've got worry that you might warp the engine by welding it, and you do it, and there's no risk of that.
Okay. That was the cracked casting repair area.
Yeah.
And what's this we've got here then? So this area here.
This is main fabrication.
Okay. So what's this first piece of machinery just here?
Like this one. This is quite a special bit of kit. This is a machine. You bolt a panel into it, and you've got different dies here.
Okay.
And you can feed the panel through, and it'll shape it sort of. It'll make all sorts of strange shapes and pressings into panels. Like if you've got a floor pan, for example.
Oh, I see. Yes.
Weird sort of like swages and lines in it. You can use that to do that. You can also use it to make louvers in bonnets and that sort of thing. So you put it in here, and then you feed this machine across back and forth, and it'll put louvers in.
These are quite old machines as well. The older the machine, the better usually.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. And then you've got the obviously normal English wheel.
Yeah.
Again, it's an older one, which is important because they have to have a certain amount of spring to them. So you see the way this curve gets like narrow and then big?
Yeah.
It's like that on purpose. If you buy a modern one that's all like bolted together, plasma cut metal and everything, they tend to be a bit too stiff or not the right stiffness.
So you need the flex in that bend.
Yeah, exactly.
So this is for making like panels like car wings and...
Yeah. Make body panels. We do a lot of like car bodies, aluminium and steel.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah. These are like the sweeps, you call them, for checking the shape, the profile of the body when you're doing it.
Okay.
That's the Martin that we've done.
You're just in the process of welding the whole entire floor up in this here?
Yeah, it was well rotten, this car, so we've had to put new floor pans in and all that sort of thing.
Oh, I can see, down there.
That's what we made on that tool.
Oh, yeah. What, one of them panels there?
Yeah. That's what it does, that's what it does.
Oh, excellent.
Remember this machine, Tom?
I do remember this machine.
You got me this, didn't you?
Yeah, this... so this machine here, this guillotine, one of my first ever jobs that I ever did was clearing an old engineering workshop out for a chap. And this was in it. And I ended up bringing it up here, and this is where it's sort of come to now, isn't it?
That's right, yeah. It's a pretty good bit of kit. Like, it'll cut sort of 1/4 inch plate, like a 6 foot wide sheet.
So the guy who I cleared it out for, this old engineering firm that had sort of completely packed up, it was in like an old overgrown shed. This actually came out of one of the old Blackstone factories that was quite local. So this was like this was making World War II engines and whatever else it was doing, or making panels or whatever. And now Pete's got it because I saved it.
That's right, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It was out of Blackstone.
Yeah. The chap who I got it off said it was out of Blackstone's, and it's quite a big,
the motor,
heavy old bit of kit, isn't it? So it's just got like a massive guillotine just there.
I'll tell you what we did, because it was cutting quite badly at one point, and we just took this plate here, the blade.
Yeah.
You can actually take it out and put it in back to front, and it's sharp on both sides, and it made it like brand new. It was amazing. We turned that one round, we turned that one round, and it's like a brand new machine.
These are all the bits that you've obviously been cutting.
Yeah.
Well done.
Very good.
I'm sure it used to be green.
It was green.
Oh yeah, it was. You've painted it, have you?
We painted everything silver.
Oh, triumph.
So yeah, we're building a Singer Porsche replica,
Okay.
And they have, instead of having torsion bar rear suspension, it's got coilover kit, but the coilovers hit these manifolds.
So you're making some new exhaust for it, are you?
Well, I think no, this is like I think it's called a Dansk exhaust system, but
okay.
It was too close. And this is just like a heat exchanger. This is what heats the inside of the cabin.
Okay.
It's not water cooled, of course.
Yeah.
So if you're hot air inside, it takes it from the exhaust manifolds.
Oh, I see.
So we had to cut a piece of this cowling off and just bring it back because the damp. I'll show you on the car. I think the one's on the car.
Okay, we're gonna have a look.
Yeah.
This car here is what the exhaust is off, is it?
Yeah, and that's with these O-lings here. These are clashing with that exhaust manifold, you see. That's
Oh, okay.
So this is like a replica of a Singer.
Oh, I see. This is where the exhaust bolts onto.
Yeah, that's right. So we've done everything really. We've done all the engine and everything.
So this is halfway through a restoration.
Yeah, you want to see the engine?
Yeah, let's have a look.
So the Singers don't have this sort of setup, but this is what we've gone for with the downdraft Webers. They sound incredible. It looks amazing too.
So this is called a Porsche Singer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Singer replica. So
Okay.
It's a Targa, basically. So this engine, we've completely rebuilt this. We've took it out to 3.2 litre with bigger barrels and pistons. It's all forged internals now.
This looks really economical.
Yeah, it's a real eco-warriors car. You know?
Excellent.
yeah.
Oh, and you're halfway through putting the interior in on it at the moment, are you?
Yeah, so we're pretty much stopped on it now until we've got the interior trim done. But we'll show you the trim room in a minute.
Okay.
We're doing it.
So, it's looking quite smart.
Yeah.
So the shell of this car,
Yeah.
You've obviously done any welding that needs doing?
Well, this one came to us as like an unfinished project. The guy that owned it bought it off of a friend of his that had died.
Oh, I see.
His wife, actually. And so he took it and has finished off the project by giving it to us to finish it up. So we already had the shell, but we've done everything else.
Okay.
Put it all together.
Look at this massive thing behind here as well.
Yeah, this was a pre-war fire engine. And we shortened it by about 2 metres.
This was called a La France, wasn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's still a La France, but we made this body for it.
How many litre engines under here?
Oh God, I always get it wrong. I think something like 14 litres, something like that.
And this is the chain drive.
Yeah, we machined off. Look, that's where the original drive was.
Oh, okay.
And we made this sprocket and welded it on. Yeah, to get it to go a bit quicker.
More power.
Yeah, that's right. Well, the gear's so low, you see. It's not got all the weight. You don't have to carry a big tank of water or ladders or anything.
Oh, I see. Yeah, because it used to be a fire engine.
Yeah. Yeah, look at the exhaust for this.
Yeah, this is. I'd like to come back and hear this start up.
Yeah, the noise emissions are quite low, so shouldn't upset too many neighbours with this one.
No, you wouldn't want to start it up at 5:30 in the morning or something.
Well, it depends how much you like your neighbours, I guess.
Have you fabricated all this as well?
Yeah, we rebuilt the engine too. That's all white metal bottom end. And,
Yeah.
Yeah, we rebuilt the whole thing. Half the pistons were seized in. We had to use a SDS Max to drive them out of the balls.
I thought you were going to tell me a sledgehammer.
Well, we did have a sledgehammer and a block of wood as well, yeah.
But you managed to get it going all right now then, have you?
Yeah, it's all been we've relined. We've put new cylinder liners in, new pistons, same rods, same crank. But yeah, it's all well sorted now.
What's in this room here then?
This is a dirty room, Tom. You'd like this.
So this is like.
This is stripped stuff down in here. So you got like parts washer over in there, a sandblaster, vapor blaster.
Yeah.
Little area for painting things, parts washing cabinets and stuff.
Oh.
Where you make a mess, getting things to bits.
I see.
The room next door is we're just going to be tidy.
Engine room number 1. Another economical engine.
That's right. Yeah,
These are. This is a V8 engine.
Yeah, that's for my Mustang. That's a Hypo 289 V8 Ford.
Okay. What's this here?
That's the engine for the Hemi. Sorry, that is a Hemi engine for the Allard out there, the racing car.
Oh, that one just there.
Yeah, so we just done a strip and check because it was raced all last season.
Okay.
Replaced bearing shells and things like that, and now we're painting it up in what they would have done it in back in the day, which was all silver.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, that's going on. Then we've got like some rear axles we're building up. Now, this is the gearbox from the Allard as well, so we're changing all the synchros in that. And
Okay.
the bearings, because that's done a season.
So you do that every single season for customers?
Yeah, often, yeah. If they're a serious racer, then they'll have their engine checked every year.
All right.
Well, it saves you money because if you blow the thing, then it's like tens of thousands of pounds down the toilet, whereas a stripping check isn't much money.
Oh, I see.
So this is heads for not that Porsche out there, another Porsche we've got, a silver Targa that we're doing.
Yep.
And that's the engine for the Ford that's out there, the Mexico.
Oh yeah, the Mark 1 Escort. You're rebuilding that one.
Yeah, it's only all this is having is a different camshaft.
Okay.
Having the original camshaft back in it.
Okay.
But then this is all very interesting machines down here. So you got.
This looks like a Ford gearbox. That's out of Mexico.
No, this is a Ford gearbox, but this is out of my Mustang.
Oh, okay.
I was about to clean it and paint it.
Oh, okay.
And then you got distributor testing machine.
Yep.
Which I modified so it runs on LEDs, not a strobe light, more accurate.
That's an injector tester.
Yeah, you recognise that?
Yeah, I know exactly what one of them is.
This is for doing end-to-end weights on con rods. It's
Okay.
actually very good. You get really good repeatability on that.
Okay.
Dodge
And then
Viper engine.
Dodge Viper engine.
That's for my Dodge Charger.
Oh yeah, I can see. Viper. And that's what you got a Dodge Charger, haven't you? I remember you getting that.
That's out in the scrapyard.
Oh right, it's one of them jobs.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of them jobs, is it?
Look at it if you want.
So that engine was out that car just there.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Then we've got like DB6, which we've done paint work and partial restoration on.
Aston Martin.
Yeah. And then you got
The Dino that I installed with you.
yeah, the one that fills with water.
What? Don't know what you're on about, mate.
Yeah.
So Pete rang me up once and he said, I've bought this dyno, which obviously tests the power of the cars.
Yeah.
And he said, can you come and dig a hole? And we just dug a hole and put this dyno in it, and now he complains that every now and again it has a bit of water in the bottom, so he has to pump it out.
Yeah. It's alright, there's a nice sump pump.
But you've... that's one of them jobs that I've got to come back and repair, but I've sort of not done it.
It's alright.
So this is a Jaguar.
Yeah, so this is actually one of the guys that works for us, Charles. It's his own car. But we painted the shell for him, and he's been restoring it in his own time, putting it back together.
Oh, okay.
So I've let him use this bit of the workshop for it.
Oh, I see.
And then down that way, you've got an E-Type that we did a while ago.
Oh, Jaguar E-Type under there.
Yeah, just need to finish putting a few bits on it. And then there's a Mercedes Pagoda that's had a full restoration as well.
Let's go and look at that.
Yeah.
So this is a car that you've done a complete full restoration on.
Yeah, that's what we're doing at the moment. So you can see we've replated all of the pipes and everything with that yellow zinc. Full engine rebuild, gearbox, we've done the paint and the metal.
This will be sort of a concourse.
Well, it's actually not concourse level. This is sort of just a very, very good restoration.
Do you remember that time we took your Capri to a show and we entered it into a concourse category, which means it's got to be really clean?
Yes.
And because we've been racing the car around the farm, the judge I remember him walking up to the car and he put his hand under there like this and pulled out this big clump of mud and he just sort of walked off, didn't he, and didn't know what to say.
I thought we'd have done it right because there's only 2 in our category, but yeah.
Yeah, but they were really clean, weren't they? The outside was clean, it was just the underneath.
Yeah. And then, so we've done all the carpets for this as well. And the seats they're finished. I think they're in the trim room, so we can go and have a look there now.
Okay, we'll go and have a look at that. So this is the trim room, is it? Where?
Yeah, this is where we do all the upholstery.
So you got all these sewing machines everywhere.
Yeah, so that's a twin needle machine. So like if you ever see top stitching on a dashboard with 2 rows of stitching next to each other really neat, that machine does it. So it looks absolutely correct.
Okay.
But there's not much in it at the moment because we just finished the last job. So.
Oh, good.
But yeah, normally there's seats and all sorts in here, you know.
So when you do a full car, all the interior comes in here.
Yeah.
And then
work on it and it goes back on there in bags or goes out to the car or whatever, you know.
Oh, excellent. Just come to Pete's other site now.
Yeah.
And this is the you make your own suspension, don't you?
Yeah, so we're also Leda suspension as well.
Okay.
So this is where all the dampers get stripped and checked and reassembled. And then over there you've got these 2 machines are Dino machines.
Okay.
So you actually...
This is how you test the suspension, is it?
Yeah, well, the dampers. So before they get rebuilt, they get put on here to test to see how faulty they are or if they're okay or whatever, what the settings are.
Okay.
Then they get stripped and checked and repaired. And
what's this over here then?
there's a Bilstein machine for regas.
I used to have Bilstein on my cars.
Did you?
Yes. So these are what?
I'll tell you what these are, Tom. These are actually interesting. You like this?
Go on then.
These are, I don't know if I'm allowed to say, but I'll say anyway. They're for Bennington's carriages, horse-drawn carriages for racing.
Oh, I see. So you do a lot of specialist bespoke suspension.
This is a new development. This is a new thing. So it's because at the moment they just use like a motorcycle damper.
Oh, okay.
But these are actually specifically designed for the spring rates and everything that's on the carriage. And it's quite a serious thing, really.
And you were saying that you've off camera. You said you do the suspension for the monorail for Heathrow Airport.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah, what's it got? The pods, the Heathrow pods.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So anything that's specialist.
Yeah, it's not just cars and that. We do all sorts of things.
And this is someone's lunch.
Yeah. So what is this? In fact, looks like maybe ham. I think. Ham and cheese. Yeah.
What are these? So these are what you've made up.
These are Armstrong eggnog replicas.
Oh, okay.
So that's why they're constructed with brays and everything.
Oh, okay.
To look exactly like they were back in the day.
Oh, I see.
You see.
So this is Rob.
Hello.
This is Craig.
Hello.
They're in charge of all the suspension then?
Yes, that's right, yeah.
So these are what? Is this stuff all coming in ready to go back out, or?
This stuff's
all coming today.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
And then
stuff that's getting tested.
And then you have to test it, rebuild it, and do whatever needs doing to it.
Yeah.
So, oh, lovely. Right, next department.
Come on then.
So this is where you make some of the suspension parts, is it?
Yeah, so it's I'll show you the other site in a minute with all the CNC machines and all the big kit is.
Okay.
But this is just we need to shorten a tube or put a thread on something quickly.
Oh, okay.
You can nip in here and do this.
Oh, I see.
Because it's just for quick little bits and bobs. But I'll show you the main place is down the way. So.
This Bridgeport lathe, you got it. I used to have one of these.
I remember, yeah.
It wasn't as good as this one, was it?
It was pretty whipped, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Yeah. Yeah. So these are just some spares for.
These are tubes that we need to thread and then get plated. I should have shown one in there. It's what an outside of a coilover looks like, effectively.
Oh, okay.
And then there's another tube because we make twin tube dampers. There's a smaller tube that goes inside it, which is this one here.
Oh, okay.
But they all need machining in that, yeah.
Oh, I see.
So, yeah.
This is the next business.
Yeah, this is my business partner, Will Tompkins. This is his bit. This is Turreno wire wheels.
So you make wire wheels for old classic cars, which
yeah,
have a look round first.
Mainly alloy wire wheels. So they've got an aluminium rim.
Yeah.
It's lightweight for racing.
Another Bridgeport mill.
Yeah, I'll show you the other machine. There's loads more machines in the bit there. This is Fred. He does all the.
So show us what you actually do. It's not
what I do. This is what Fred does.
Okay. So basically, you make wire wheels
from scratch.
From scratch, you press all the.
What is that one? Yeah, I can say because we used to press them. We used to have this huge 200-ton press, and you cut a bit of pipe and press it.
I remember I had to move it.
Yeah. But
some of the rim are made already by another company called MWS, and we work with them. But we always do our own rim, aluminium mainly, as well. Still, some of us still like this one.
Okay.
But this one hasn't been made by us. But I'm going to build a Lagonda Raper 60 spokes with a 2.5 by 18 rim and one piece 42 center.
On your Bridgeport mill, is that a big dividing head?
Yeah, this part is a dividing head, but this is a tool I made to clamp my rim when I have to drill it with a Bridgeport.
Oh, okay.
That's a clamp. That's homemade. That's a air stuff.
And you've got some. These are all hubs, are they?
There's one. No, that's a rim.
That's a rim.
That's a 12 rim. Was going to be a little rim for Ferrari. 75 scales Ferrari. 250, and on the back of that, yes, you got
what we got here.
The center, center or hub, as you want to call them. Some of them have been made by. We can buy them on the shelf, but some other, like this one, for instance, that's a 42 curly aluminium center, very light, very super lightweight compared to that, for instance. If you go and have a go.
Yeah. Oh!
So you've drilled all these out and
that's been made.
In the other room there, I'll show you.
The center's been made here. The other side, you will see later. And all the odd one, like this one, Lancia,
Jaguar.
Yeah. Jaguar mainly. It can be Jaguar mainly. Easy clean.
Okay.
Does have stainless steel. Well, all the odd bits we made here. For instance, here. this center going to be used for that wheel.
And then you just have to thread it all with spokes?
Yeah.
That's for like a miniature car, you know?
Yeah. Oh, okay.
That's not for an actual full-size car.
Harrington Junior. Check, have a look at that. They rack the car, I tell you.
They're really cool, yeah.
Oh, right, let's go and have a look next door then.
Yeah.
Right, so this part here then.
Yeah.
What's this?
Well, this is one
CNC.
This is one of our 2 machine shops.
Yeah.
So normally there's a very intelligent man called Ken sat in this chair. He's obviously on lunch at the moment.
Oh, let me sit in there.
Oh, you're going to pretend to be Ken?
Yes. If you just hold that and video me.
Yeah, go on then. Oh, Ken, how are you getting on?
Hello there, I'm very intelligent. How can I help you today?
Well,
yes, I know exactly what everything on this machine does. It's just...
You need to have a cup of tea in your hand as well.
The cup's knackered. Right, let's start down the bottom end then. What we got down here?
Okay. So this is, CNC mill, basically. Yeah. This is what a lot of these hub centres that you saw earlier will be made on this, or they might get drilled on this machine. All the CNC lathes that we make all the wheels on, it's got tool change on it, automatic quick change.
That's called a turret.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. So there's all your different tools.
Yeah. I'll show you the other machine shop as well. There's even more stuff.
You've got another machine shop?
Yeah, with even bigger machines.
Oh, really? What's that there? That's for putting the wheels on as well, is it?
Yeah, well, these are like this machine down here. We don't really use this now. This is a broaching machine. These things you put in the middle of that that hub you saw earlier, and as it goes through, it cuts the.
This does like the shaft for the wheel to go on the hub of the car.
It cuts it so that your spline drive, look, that will then fit into your hub, because this is cutting the hub for the splines.
Oh, okay.
But we don't do it that way anymore. We broach it using this machine.
Oh, okay.
So instead, you put it in here. This comes across, and a tool comes down and just cuts the side of. It rotates and then cuts and so on.
We'll have to see them working one day, won't we? Yeah. Loads of tools here as well. Big old bit of kit this is, isn't it? Should have a look in here. Yeah, this is very cool.
So this one's got a huge bar feed on it.
Okay.
So if you're making lots of little widgets, it'll feed it through and do the next one and pass it off and carry on.
So this is the next machine workshop. So you use Project Heaven, Torino wheels, and what are the
and Leda.
Leda suspension.
Yeah. So all of the machining for the 3 businesses is done in these 2 machine shops.
Oh, okay.
So this is the latest lathe.
Yep.
It's a fantastic bit of kit, all like modern control and everything else. Whereas a lot of the other machines are much older control, you know.
Yeah. Okay. So same again.
Yeah.
We've got a turret with a few different tools in it.
Yeah.
Cool. What's this thing?
This thing's called like the Bridgeport, but you can face stuff up on it, kind of.
Okay. You know what you're doing, don't you?
Yeah.
This certainly looks like your writing. It's about as good as mine.
Yeah.
Right, so around here.
And then we've got a couple more machines, quite a few more machines over here, and then Yoshi's over there doing some machining at the moment.
Okay. What's he machining at the moment?
I don't know. What is it you're making at the moment?
It's a nylon spinner spanner.
A nylon
spinner spanner.
Nylon spinner spanner?
Yeah, so that you don't damage the spinner when you take it off.
Oh, okay.
It's a tool for removing spinners on hubs, you know.
Oh, I see. Oh, I see.
Yeah, so
this is for the hub for removing.
Yeah.
For taking off the nut on
the wheels.
On a wheel. On a wire wheel. See.
So you sell these to take remove the wheel.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what you might do is you machine 2 big slots in this, and it goes over the ears of the spinner.
Yep.
And then this insert goes in the back, so you can put your wrench on it or whatever. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then because it's nylon, it doesn't scratch it.
It doesn't damage the ears, because like a lot of these cars, seriously valuable, especially if you've got like a 3-ear Ferrari aluminium spinner or something like that.
Yeah.
You don't want to damage it, so that's what these are.
I see.
Yeah. In there at the moment, this is the Porsche Targa.
Yeah.
That we had the engine for in the engine room earlier on.
Oh, okay. So you're spraying this now, and then you'll go move it back to your other side.
Yeah, and then we'll reassemble it and get the engine done. So it's had an exterior respray and quite a lot of metal work done because it's quite corroded.
Okay.
So we had to do a lot of work around this area take this wing off pretty much and repair it behind it. And then
So you don't just do full renovations?
No, I do everything.
So if someone just wanted a door doing,
yeah,
you do the door, everything right up to full nut and bolt restoration.
That's right. So Owen, the apprentice, is in there doing masking up something.
Okay. Let's go and have a look.
Mini bumper. Hello, Owen.
Hello, you alright?
Yeah, I'm all right. Look, say hello to YouTube.
You alright?
Hello, YouTube.
So
what are you doing here?
I'm just masking up, ready for paint.
Yeah.
Okay, so
a few repairs on this.
what bumper's this off then?
Just a Mini Cooper, modern one.
Oh, so you do modern stuff as well as classic?
Yeah,
yeah. Especially paintwork wise, we do modern and classic. We do a lot of modern Astons and stuff as well.
Oh, okay.
Seem to get a lot of them in.
Aston Martins?
Yeah. So
okay.
That's why we needed 2 booths, because we've got so much coming through. I'll show you the other place.
Right, so this is the next spray shop.
Yeah, this is the other spray shop. So
what's this car under here?
Austin Healey 3000, big Healey.
Okay, so this is getting ready for paint.
Getting ready for some paintwork on the boot, yeah. So it's quite a nice car. I've done a lot of other work on it as well, actually.
Aston Martin, modern Aston Martin.
Yes, that's one of the modern ones.
Okay.
I don't know what it's come in for. It's probably some small paint rectification somewhere. There's a V8 up there as well.
Another Aston Martin.
Yeah. So yeah.
So Aston Martins are quite popular.
Yeah. Well, seem to be with us anyway. So.
Rowan Atkinson used to live around the corner here as well, didn't he?
Yeah, he used to live up at Apethorpe Palace, didn't he?
Right, so we're on the next site now. How many sites have you got?
There's a few places, yeah.
I remember this one coming, the Maserati Sebring.
Yeah, that's right. So that's a Maserati Series 1 Sebring with a
Nissan Skyline
engine in it.
So it goes in, so it's a classic car with a Japanese power.
Yeah, sounds quite interesting as well.
Yeah, I bet it does. And this old Capri.
Yeah, well, you know I like Capris.
This isn't the Capri we used to work on. This is a different one, isn't it?
No, I wouldn't want to cut that about. This is
the other Capri. Now, I've got to say, we put a Toyota Super engine in it, didn't we?
Yep.
I remember welding the dry sump up in the workshop.
Do you remember we bought the entire car, and it was Luke. Was it? They wanted it was a Mark 6 Supra or whatever it was. Mark 4, I can't remember.
What was the...
Because we had the whole car there.
Oh yeah, well
look what I bought. Luke, I bought a brand new Supra.
We only wanted the engine and gearbox.
Drove around with the forklift and put it through the side of it and lifted it up.
Don't say that to people. It was fire damage. That's why we got it cheap, wasn't it? So the inside had caught fire.
Yeah.
And then we managed to rescue the engine and manual transmission, and it was turboed engine, wasn't it?
Yeah, exactly. So
it was incredibly powerful, wasn't it?
It was amazing. It looks good from the outside, but like you say, it's all burnt out inside.
So yeah, the Capri now. What horsepower is that running?
What that one?
The black one.
550 horsepower.
It's excellent, isn't it?
Yeah. So this one's what a race. It's a Group 1 Capri. So S6 V6 3-litre engine in it.
Okay.
And I'll be out in this in about a month's time. I'm just doing some different springs and things.
Should we have a look at the Skyline? Ow! Oops. Another Maserati Sebring. Yeah, so these are all your cars, aren't they, under this little bit here?
I haven't worked on this for years. I need to sort it out and finish it.
Skyline engine. And a little old Maserati. So this here is the first ever electric Porsche that you've put a Tesla engine in, not engine, electric motor.
Yeah, it's a Tesla motor, so Tesla Model S, and it's got 15 Tesla batteries in it as well. So.
Okay, well, let's have a look under here then.
Yeah.
Can you see it under here, or is where?
There's not much. You won't see much under here, but I'll show you anyway. There.
So where's all the electric?
Look, you put the power in there.
Oh, I see, for the electric.
For charging, yeah.
So you've got a classic car with an electric.
I can show you under the bonnet as well.
Yeah, okay. So this is your collection of cars, isn't it, in here?
Yeah.
So this is under the Porsche bonnet.
Yeah, so there's water-cooled batteries as well. That's what this big block.
And you designed all this, didn't you?
Yeah, we fabricated all of the boxes and everything like this. And it was a customer's project that was unfinished, so we sort of finished it.
Okay. We've now come to one of the ending thing. This is the spare parts.
Yeah, this is the spare parts department.
Yeah, graveyard.
Well, as a kid, I loved scrapyards so much, I thought I wanted my own one day. So here we are, this is it.
Yeah.
Filled with classic cars, which is pretty cool.
Well, I wouldn't say there's many classic cars in here.
Yeah, you got like, look at that Subaru pickup over there. That's right on Wall Street, 4-wheel drive.
Yeah, great.
Got 2 of them actually. Look.
They want
3
to
of
go
them.
to the scrapyard.
3 of them there.
To the scrapyard. Can't quite believe what's under here.
Yeah, I should really get on with it. It's a 68 Charger, and it's a big block car as well, so it's a pretty cool car. My dream car.
So the General Lee.
No, earlier than General Lee, 'cause it's a 68.
Oh, okay.
So this is the car at a bullet.
Oh, okay.
No, this is the baddie's car. But I've got the engine. I've got everything for it.
That's what the Dodge Viper engine's for.
Yeah, that's right. I'm going to finish the Mustang first, and then I'll do this one.
Okay. So we've had a bit of a look round. Thank you very much, PT.
No problem.
PT. So we've had a look. We'll probably come back in a few years' time and see how you're progressing.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
And obviously, it's come on a long, long way since.
Well, I remember when you came up here probably last time. There's an airplane in here. There's a Messerschmitt 109 in bits.
Oh yeah, Pete used to. Well, Pete's not partner. It makes you sound a bit. Your business partner used to have 2 Messerschmitt ME109s.
That's right.
Actual real.
Yeah. In a million pieces, but they were real.
Yeah.
Shot down in Russia.
World War II planes. I don't know. There's been so much stuff up here over the years, hasn't there?
Yeah, there has. Yeah.
So, but anyway, thank you very much, Pete from Project Heaven. You can have a look on their website and see what they do. I'll put a little link here at the bottom of the screen. And there we go.
Yeah, thanks, Tom.
Thank you very much, and we'll see you all soon. Bye bye.